All right, we're rolling. It's Tuesday, March 11th, or tomorrow is Tuesday, March 11th. We did this already once today. It's cool. We're getting our cadence, I guess, as it were.
Well, I think it's like you gotta do it or not do it, and we're doing it. So we should
And
do it. It's a 10-minute podcast. If we can't figure this out, what can we figure out?
true, I think that's the right approach. I also think we we lost today, and I
We
got to get that taste out of
did.
my mouth. I got to get that taste out.
I will say this, even though we're still figuring out the game of it all, there were three games yesterday or today, but recording today. And two of them I guessed right, but the one I picked to be what I would put my money on was the wrong guess. So overall, in my ego, I'm saying I still did good, but I made the wrong choice. So now part of me is thinking if there's going to be more than one game of the day, I want to be able to put my bet on all of them, and I think by the numbers, I'll still come out ahead.
Okay, great. Okay, great. We can pick more than one game of the day. We'll see. And we've got four games of the day tomorrow. Four games.
Right, right. So
Okay. So what's first? Let's pick or pass. I know what I'm leaning towards, but we're talking about, excuse me, Tigers versus Braves, Flaherty versus Holmes, and the Tigers are plus 135. The Braves are minus $1.60. I'm
yeah, go.
go. You go. You go.
I love Flaherty and Holmes. I think they're both really good, but I think I like Flaherty a little more. And I've been told by friends that I say Flaherty very weird.
Great.
How do you say Flaherty?
Flaherty. Flaherty.
Flaherty.
Flair. Maybe my A is a little bit more of an A, but I have a Midwestern thing. I think of Joe Flaherty, the Canadian. I mean, you say Flaherty.
But isn't that how the Irish say it? It's like an Irish name and they go Flaherty, no? Am I
All the Irish have an amazing relationship with vowels in general. I love, but you thick, it's great. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
I love Flaherty. I gotta
Great.
bet on him. And I love Holmes too. And I think he's fighting for that final spot there, right?
I'm Flaherty's the name I know. Holmes I'm not as familiar with, and that's not. Yeah.
Holmes is basically, I believe, gonna be their like fifth starter this year. What and I think there's a fight for the
Is he
fifth starter
land?
between him and
Why is
someone
he?
else. I can't remember.
Why is their
And
fifth
he'll
starter minus $1.60? No, fifth starters don't get, favorite money. I love Flaherty.
Okay, but listen to Holmes. Holmes in spring training so far, 5 innings, 4 Ks, a 180 ERA, an 80 WHIP. And in
Wow.
2024, he had a 356 ERA, 68 innings, 70 strikeouts, a 119 WHIP. He's good, and he's
You said
getting his
70,
chance.
how many strikeouts in how many innings? I love that.
70 strikeouts in 68 innings last year.
See, that's over, that's the kind of numbers I like. I like more strikeouts than innings pitched always.
Yeah, and so I think his job might be a little more compromised when Spencer Strider comes back, but everyone's hurt all the
Okay.
time. I think this guy's got a lot to prove, but again, I'm working against my bet because I like Flaherty so much.
Okay.
I'm still going Tigers plus 136, plus
Okay,
130,
great. Tigers plus.
minus 162 for the
I
Braves. That's
you
heavy.
I'll tell you, you scared me off of the Tigers with those home stats. So I think that's gonna be one that I pass. But great.
You have to
I
pick
don't
one. What are you picking?
oh if I oh if I have to pick one, I'm on the Tigers. I'm taking the yeah, I like the plus money on the Tigers.
Okay, I'm taking Tigers too.
Great. Okay. What's next? Twins versus Jays. Morris v. Bassett.
Oy,
I
this
mean,
is
I'll go. You go. Yeah, you go.
you
Go
go, you
ahead.
go, you go, you go.
Well, I can tell. The only way I like this is Bassett right now. I think Bassett's a great pitcher. I think he wins ball games. I think he throws strikes. I think he wins. I'm leaning towards past this game and anything. I'm not as familiar with Morris, and I'm not as in love with the Twins lineup as you are. I think so.
I'm not in love with the Twins lineup. I
Okay, that
kind of
was
think the
somebody
Twins are
else.
nobodies. Is
Yeah.
that rude?
I No, not at all. I mean, I really like the Twins pitching. I like Joe Ryan. I like Festa. I like Sowens. I like Pablo Lopez. I don't know this guy.
So this Morris guy's never pitched in the majors. so far in spring training. He's 4 innings, no earned runs, 2 Ks, .75 whip. So he could be fighting. I don't know a lot about him. Um, but in the minors, he seems to be pitching pretty well. He looks like he's pretty good, actually.
Okay. Well, I mean, Bassett's the name. You're paying a premium for Chris Bassett, as you do.
I don't believe in Bassett. I don't want to be rude, but I think Bassett's kind of soft, no?
Okay. I mean, I lean towards passing this game. You're making a case for Morris for me. I've supported Bassett in the past, and he wins baseball games. So
I'm out. I'm out for Bassett.
okay. So you're doing Twins?
I'm doing Twins.
Okay, great. Okay. Next up, this is the game I really like. This is Guardians versus Dodgers. This is
So fun.
Roki Sasaki and Nakazi, I believe. Forgive my pronunciation. Um, this is a game I'm really interested in. And if you want to lead, you're welcome to. I needed to crack open the hood a little bit into this game, and I am gonna bet against Roki Sasaki.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
Because he's a rookie, because this is nothing, because this guy Nakazi was the ace at Old Miss, because he's thrown. I just did a little digging because I'm like, who's this guy? He's thrown 10 innings. He has not given up a run. He's been dominant. He's playing for a position. I think that he's gonna be nasty tomorrow. And so I'm gonna take the plus money on the Guardians tomorrow. And I know the Dodgers won today. I know they had me eat my lunch. I know they put me in the red, but I'm going to bet on the Cleveland Guardians tomorrow. Yes.
Not me. I think Sasaki's been pitching well. I also think this is going to be the moment where he has to stretch. I think he's a proud dude. He's stoked to be here. He's in I wouldn't say competitive environment, but he's in a serious environment where I imagine you really want to prove yourself. And now he's getting a chance to do that. I mean, I look at that and it's negative 192 on the Dodgers. That's not good. But you
That's
know
a
what?
big
I
money.
got, I got burned today betting against the Dodgers, just trying to be cute, and I'm not doing that again.
I was thinking similarly, right, it's all fun and games to bet against the Dodgers until you lose. I mean, so right.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay. So it's
Yeah.
$19 to win 10. That's what it is. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna hopefully what did I say? If $10 wins me 16 on this guy Nakazi fighting for his life. Okay, great. That'll we're going up against each other. And there's one more game of the day, and it's the Padres and Dylan Cease against the Chicago White Sox and Jonathan Cannon. And Cease is minus $1.80, and Cannon is plus 150.
Oy, this is tricky. I mean, I just think you got to bet against the White
You
Sox.
got to.
Just you got to bet against the White
You
Sox.
got to. Of course. And Dylan Cease, I mean, I know he doesn't give a shit about the White Sox anymore, but I think it's meaningful. If I used to be a White Sox pitcher, I'd want to beat the White Sox, right? Or you think that's
Um,
bullshit?
maybe I think
Who
I don't
cares?
know. I don't think Dylan Cease cares that much. It's not so much the Cease of it all. I just think the White Sox suck, and I think the Padres are gonna beat them.
I mean, Cannon is
What else
going,
to say?
Jonathan Cannon is going to be their opening day starter, Benji. Do you care?
Dude, this Cannon guy,
Yeah, the
his
Cannon.
ERA is 1080 in so far.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm telling you
Spring
he's going to be
training.
their opening day starter. This is why I'm no longer a White Sox supporter in general.
I feel bad because I like the White Sox.
Sure.
When I've gone to Camelback, I'm like, you know what? White Sox can be my AL team, and it'll still just be my thing, and I'll come here and I'll
Sure,
support what
have both.
they are. They are so bad,
They
dude.
make it really hard. Trust me, they make it really hard to support them. They make it they really make it hard. So okay, well, I like the Padres. I like the minus 180. Those would be my main two games would be the Guardians and the Padres. If we're going all four, I think that we've got that too.
Here's what we could do. Why don't we just pick the game? There's 4 games. I would like to pick the two I'm most
Okay,
maybe
I love that. Love that. Love that.
I'm gonna go Twins, Dodgers, Padres. I think I want to stay away from the Tigers Braves game. I think
Okay.
Clarity versus Holmes. is a super competitive pitching matchup, and I don't really feel confident under the circumstances to know what's going on. Yes, part of me wants to bet on the Tigers, gun to my head, but overall, if I can bow out of one, it would be that just because I think Holmes is really good. He's really trying to prove himself that he can be part of the rotation. And even if he already maybe got a behind closed doors, the head nod that he's part of the rotation, he's thinking down the line. Um, Spencer Strider's coming back. Even if they're telling me I'm starting, opening week, I still got a lot to prove. So I'm staying away from Tigers Braves, but I'm going Twins plus 135, Dodgers minus 190, and I'm going Padres minus 180.
Great. Great. And I will also be on the Padres with you. However, I will take the other side and be on both the Guardians and the Blue Jays tomorrow. Let's see how we do.
You're going Guardians and Blue Jays?
Well, I mean, can I just do two? Can I just do two? I thought you
Yeah,
picked.
no, you can, but you're going against me on both.
No. Okay. I am going
Guardians and Blue Jays.
Padres. I
Yes.
want Padres. I want the Padres and I want the Guardians, and that's what I want.
Okay.
I want the Padres and the Guardians.
Would you parlay it? I would. I would parlay my three choices.
Well, I mean, and but that's how you lose. You know,
But that's also how you lose just
that
$10 and
that's
have
right.
fun.
That's true. I mean, that's I mean,
Losing $10 cannot hurt me.
I
But
think, and
betting
that's lovely.
$10 and winning whatever that parlay would end up would make me feel great.
My favorite way to do it would be to bet all three of them individually and then save just a little taste for the parlay.
I know.
That's
Yeah, you're right. That's the
that's
smart.
the responsible way to gamble.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see how we do. All right. Good luck tomorrow, and we'll talk soon.
Good luck.
Bye.